Warning, this video is not meant for children. It's made for a mature audience as this video has mature themes such as blood, violence, sex references, and inappropriate language. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the behind the scenes process of our brand new short film Walk the Talk that released 2 weeks ago. Stop! If you haven't actually watched the short film, make sure to go in the description down below and actually go watch it. And there'll also be a link on the video so you can come back here and then figure out all the behind the scene process and all that good stuff. Mainly because this video is covered in spoilers and I don't want to spoil it for you, so go and watch it now. Like right now, go! Firstly, let me just quickly introduce what we're actually going to be doing in this video. And that will simply be telling you how we made certain scenes, also poking fun at some scenes, you know, because we got to do that. That's going to be a bit of fun. And finally, there is going to be no outtakes, sadly, because we just couldn't get a hold of them. Just so many problems went wrong, and this whole video is just going to be ranting about it. So, hope you enjoy. Okay, let's start off with before we even started filming, and that is one of our teammates backed out at 8 o'clock last night before we even started filming. For the sake of this video, I'm actually just going to keep him nameless, because at the end of the day, it was out of his control. He couldn't help it, but yeah, that screwed us over. We had 4 major characters. We needed the actors, so the immediate second that was taken away, we had major problems. But don't worry, we got a replacement, and he did a brilliant job. I'll talk more about him later when we actually go through the film, because what we're going to do is going to go in chronological order, and then I'll mention the big problems as they become more and more prevalent, if that makes sense. Final thing before we actually want to get into the filming process was what came before it, and that was our team barely even talked to us. Everyone was busy. We could barely talk to the team, so then when we actually got to the day where we started filming, no one had any idea what we were doing. So we had to literally explain it as we were going along. Not to mention, when we did show them the script, they wanted a rewrite, which is fair enough. I completely see where they came from. That's why we started to do improv, which ended up being some of the best scenes in the film. But at the end of the day, they requested for a whole, script rewrite the night before we were filming. Anyway, let's actually start going through the movie, yeah? Sounds like a plan to me. Hang on. Hold it right there. Yes, me and Ethan and Jemima edited the whole thing. We have no editing skills whatsoever. Basically, for context, we brought someone else to edit because he had experience in editing, and he backed out on us on the day we started filming. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. That led to 3 days of non-stop editing because we have no idea what we're doing. And yet again, more things went wrong, which I'll get to. In all fairness, though, we didn't do a terrible job. We had no idea what we were doing. It's the first time we've ever used this software before. So the fact that we were able to actually make the film the way it was, I think is at least decent. Ethan did a great job, so props to you, mate. I basically just sat there and supervised it, but I was there for moral support.
You that tried to steal my kingdom!
Let this be a lesson for everyone. Don't work with kids. I kid you not, these guys came an hour and a half late to filming. These caused the entire thing to be completely ruined. Everyone had a curfew when they needed to go home. And because they came an hour and a half late, we had to rush the layout half of the scenes. Keep in mind, these scenes are the most important scenes in the entire film. My God. For context, these guys were Ethan's cousins. And to be honest, they actually didn't do a terrible job. It's just what they did. Like look at this scene. Why did you throw it? That's your prop! They also just kept on running away. We would film a scene and be like, good job, that was a good take. Okay, now we need you to do this. And then they just run off. That didn't help either. Like I said, though, they really weren't that terrible. Considering they had no experience whatsoever, they actually did a good job. It's just we couldn't keep control of them. After this was a me-up scene between all the 4 characters. However, this one, in terms of all the other audio problems that I will go over eventually, I just think there's one scene that I think represented it slightly better. We didn't match it up terribly. They'll go into all the problems in a minute. But to be fair, this one isn't the worst. So, yeah, that wasn't too bad, I guess. So, things are looking slightly better. Oh, where'd you come from then? Yeah, while we were filming the pub, we were filming in front of just randomly got a delivery. So yeah, that doesn't look weird in the final film. It's fine. But the pub did actually give us the billboards that we used for the montage scene. So all's well that ends well? I don't know. Oh, no. Oh, we have got a lot to go over with this scene. Here we go. Let's start off with the audio problems that I mentioned, and this is where you see it the most. Pretty much all of the audio is completely out of sync, and to be honest, it's not really our fault. Let me explain. The camera that we used was so good in quality that it picked up on every single background noise imaginable, but then somehow couldn't hear the actors who were standing 10 centimeters in front of the camera, which caused major problems. The audio was basically completely destroyed by the background noise, and you couldn't hear a thing, which obviously didn't translate well into the film, so you know what we had to do? Re-record the entire thing from scratch. The audio theme that Leo was walking around with all day ended up getting corrupted, so we couldn't actually use any audio from it, so we had to reconstruct all the scenes from scratch. However, a couple of the scenes we managed to keep the same. Those just so happened to be the best scenes, and some of the worst scenes ended up in the film being the ones that we had to completely dub over. And that was sadly the co-op scene, which really sucks because this was the one that we put the most effort into. We were really proud of this scene, but just the audio really let us down. Now you're probably wondering, how the hell did you get Co-op to agree to let you basically rob them? And that's the thing, we just asked. With Tesco's, we actually went to them and gave them permission, all the things that they asked for. Ethan went there a couple hours prior, then I joined them later on when we gave them the evidence that we were actually doing a filming project, not just trying to rob them. They just said they have to go through management and all this crap and that the public, it will be a public disturbance. And I'm just like, what? So you know what we did? We went to Co-op. And you know what Co-op said? We went through a very, very long, tedious process of getting them to agree. They just said it's not a problem. They just said there's no problem with it. Just as long as the manager's there, then it's fine. So yeah, they literally let us run out of the shop and run down the streets with all the stuff. Don't worry, we bought them. We didn't actually rob them. We bought them before we started filming. But yeah, they just straight up just let us rob them. By the way, don't rob them. I think I should say that. Don't rob them. That was all scripted. They knew it was happening. So if you try and rob them like that, you're going to get caught because you're stupid. After the co-op scene, we have my favourite scene in the entire film, which is, I guess, runaway/subway scene, where we just have some nice improv and some great acting. Just a lot of fun with that one. No point poking fun or anything, because I genuinely really like that scene. Anyway, time for the montage. However, I've actually got some behind-the-scenes footage. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, we are doing drugs.
Yes, we are doing big man drugs. Huh! What was that? Are you actually recording?
Yeah. Jay, what are your thoughts on drugs?
Pretty lit.
Okay, so we've just drunk booze. Because
Yeah, they were good.
we keep it haram like that.
You definitely didn't just ask a pub for them.
No. And now we're going to do weed.
Yeah, we're doing weed. There's a beer bottle.
Oh.
No, though. Oh, you want to do another one?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, 3, 2, 1, go.
Miss.
So you get a little bit less hard. Just throw it at the tree, because it'll make it cool. Yeah, just throw it at the tree. You can underharm it, you're not even looking at me.
What? Oh, yeah, okay.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Wait, this video's actually become a behind the scenes now. Let's go. I didn't even realise I had that until I remembered, so that was fun. Now that we are going on to the fight scene and blackmail scene, I think now is the perfect time to mention this guy. Sharia really did save our life on this one. Since our actor backed out last minute, this guy joined the project at 10:30 at night the previous night. What? Thank you! He really brought in a great performance of playing Shane perfectly and has really good improv skills. So if you are watching this, you seriously saved our lives. Thank you so much. The movie wouldn't have been the same without you. He also got some behind the scenes stuff, so I'll show that in a bit as well. What's next? I just want to quickly talk about one of the best scenes in the film, and that's definitely got to be the blackmail scene. My god, Ethan, you did a great job in cinematography. This scene looks great. I really like the tension that we did. I love the whole panning thing. Honestly, I don't know why this film, this like scene just doesn't fit into the rest of the film. It just feels so much more higher quality compared to the rest of it. I really love the tension, just everything about this scene. This is why most of the trailer is this scene. It's just I really enjoy it. And obviously, as courtesy, there you go, Ethan. There is your favourite scene, your little favourite shot, so I hope you're happy. This was actually one of the first scenes that we did where we started to do more improv and use the script as more of a skeleton script and then started doing more long takes, which definitely worked for the better. I definitely think the longer takes definitely feel so much better in the film and have actually inspired a new project that we're going to be doing hopefully very, very soon. So I hope you will enjoy when that comes out. So yeah, I hope you do like that scene. It's definitely one of my favourites. Only second place is the subway scene, obviously. You've got to love the brilliant acting.
That was fucking sick! Are you fucking serious right now?
I will forever remember those lines for the rest of my life. Quality. Final scene! Final scene! Final scene! Final scene! There is something I want to tell you about the final scene, but to be honest, I want to quickly show you a clip of it just so you kind of get where I'm coming from and why it's so funny.
They literally said I have no fucking choice, alright?
You have a choice. Just don't do this to me, please. We've been friends for years. We've been best friends.
Do you really think I want to do this? All he did was just say, look, you gotta fucking kill him because you're getting in his way. What do you want me to do, huh? Just go against him? God knows what the fuck he has behind him.
You don't have to listen to them. You just want to be like them. Be like one of those monsters.
You think I want to be like them? I can't fucking help it, alright? If I decide to go against them, this thing's gonna end up inside my stomach instead of yours.
Just, you don't have to listen to them. We can sort something out together. We can work it. We can do something.
You really think we're gonna fight go against God knows how many fuckers they have? There's only 2 of them. You know how many they can have?
You don't have to do it. You don't have to. Come on, just leave them. Just leave it.
Fuck up!
No!
You shut up! Alright! No!
Well, 1, that scene was completely improv, but 2, we caused the little kid to cry. Someone actually thought it was real. In fact, when we covered Ethan in blood, someone came up to us and asked if we needed an ambulance. That just shows we're just amazing, aren't we? I sound like such an egotist, Jesus Christ. Oh, come on! The whole point of that shot was to highlight the knife, and it's not even in focus. That was the one point of that shot, and it wasn't in focus. Joe, I know you had to go home, but why could you not make sure it was in focus? Oh my God. That entire ending scene is completely out of focus, by the way. We seriously messed up. Lastly, things I want to say. I do have a few behind the scenes clips, kind of things that Sharia recorded. I'm going to put them in there. Sorry, the aspect ratio, whatever, it isn't that great. He filmed it, you know, like vertically. So sorry about that. But also, everything went so badly out of control, we got another day. Usually a 72-hour film challenge would be 3 days. We got 4. That's how we had 3 days of editing because of how much went wrong. Just let that put that into perspective. Anyway, roll the clip.
Today, we are currently live witnessing the creation of a lovely new film. I'm not filming anything, but yeah, here you go.
Hello, welcome to the film Walk the Talk, where our prop is a vegetable.
You see that? That's some riveting stuff there, mate. I really think that this film is going to go lovely.
Yes, it will.
Tell me, what's the secret ingredient to make all this film work?
Oh, the secret ingredient is working together and having someone drop out at the last minute to then...
Okay, so folks, you hit it here first, the power of friendship.
And that is it. I thought I had one more clip that I could show, but I don't have anything, so that is everything. I hope you did enjoy the video, and also, firstly, I just want to say thanks to the entire cast. Thanks for Jemima and Sharia and Leo for joining, despite the fact they weren't even originally part of the project, but since they came, it really did help us out. So thank you. Thank you so much for showing up. And I think that's everything. That's everything I want to go over with Walk the Talk. So thank you all for watching. What I am going to do is put a little montage at the end of all a bunch of like pictures on set and stuff like that. So I hope you do enjoy them. I'll put that after I finish the outro. So how about we just play the outro then? Thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like. Comment down below. What did you actually think of Walk the Talk? Did you like behind the scenes? Do you want me to do this more for more future films in the future? Make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you'll be notified every single time I upload. Down in the description below, like I said, there's the short film itself. There's also a link tree with my Instagram where I post a bunch of stuff to do with the short films, and highlight reels of my Twitch, which is also my Twitch down there where you can see me live playing all kinds of games and stuff. And yeah, that's everything. Hopefully I didn't miss anything in the video that was important. I'll definitely get berated by the cast. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Bye.